Okay, so Tuesday, and it's going to be quite a hard conditioning session. So yesterday was a very abbreviated training session on the weights. So I just did one set of squats for I think it was about 18 reps and one set of lat pull downs, which is very low volume, obviously. But quite a bit of what I want to do for the foreseeable, for the warmer months, is conditioning work. So today is going to be quite a high intensity conditioning. So I read from Paul Carter that the best idea is to do the high intensity conditioning work after the leg day. So yesterday was squatting, so today is going to be higher intensity conditioning. It's not going to be all that actually. It's not going to be massively difficult, but it's going to be, you know, beyond what I normally do, which is zone 2 cardio, which is like conversational pace cardio, I suppose. So the idea is that you consolidate your stresses. So you know you stress your legs, and then you let them recover. Okay. It's going to be. I was going to do an EMOM, but I think I'm going to do it 45 seconds on, 45 seconds off. I don't know. I'm looking at 40 sets. I don't know if I'm going to stick it out for 40 sets. It's going to see what happens. Well, I think I will stick it out, but how hard those sets will be, I don't know yet. It's going to start off very gently, and then hopefully, you know, towards the latter end get a bit more difficult. So I suppose the idea of the negative split. The negative split simply means that you start off easy. The first half is easier than the second half, and then probably right at the end it will taper down again. Yeah, so I'm not really got any set template for this yet. See how it goes, and then hopefully I'll know what I'm doing. I think that's about it really. Just got to do it. So 45 seconds on, 45 seconds off, 40 sets. See how it goes. Okay. You can see straight away that I've got no volume on my timer. So let's get some volume on. And it's going to be another case of the dog sending me crazy. Bogey! I'll get there, 1 second. Give me a second. Okay, now we got some sound. Yeah, so take it from there, I think. Just give me some easy warm up. First I use my band contraction just to get. Just to get a bit of lubrication in the joints. hopefully you can see the watch. What's it say? Okay, so yeah, it's just getting into the sort of like the cardio zone. Yeah, 112 is the lower limit that I want to be working with. We'll see what happens. Not too precious about it. As long as I end up doing some hard work more towards the end. Yeah, still a bit more of this band work. I'm just making it up as I go along, obviously, for this initial mobilisation. I say just getting a bit of lotion. Motion is lotion. Okay. Getting there hopefully. Getting a bit warmed up. Heart rate is pretty low though. Still getting the mobility, getting the movement. I've not done this for a long time. Hopefully, so I'm told, contributes to healthy shoulders. Yeah, still way down there in the heart rate. But we're just starting. Just the beginning. So a gigantic 5 kilos. And I think the point here is to stay light though. Otherwise it's going to get for no good reason you're going to get interference with your weight training. So stay very light, keep it cardio, mobility, movement, whatever you want to call it. Pretty sure that movement helps the elbows as well. Okay, just curious as to what that did to the heart rate. Yeah, it got it up quite a bit. Yeah, just 5 kilos. Kettlebell snatch are very good for the hard cardio. Skipping. That's harder, much harder. Yeah, 150. Thought so. Okay. Go back to the easy. Easier.
it's going to rain. No matter. See how bad it gets. Yeah, still keeping it up, even with little 5 kilo kettlebell swings. Let's have a harder one. Skipping seems to be the harder one. Yeah, that takes me to the 150s. I think possibly a good idea would be to work up to 2-minute skippings, which I think may well help with the 20 rep squatting. You know, get that extended time frame over a hard cardio. Okay, I can hear that. This is much too easy for cardio. Just intersperse it with some harder stuff. What we're down to 111, so that's outside of where I want to be really. But as I say, I'm not too precious. This is not a dedicated zone 2 workout, so I'm going to let it fluctuate up and down. Okay, the snatch will get it back up. Okay. All very nice and gentle, really. But I say, this for me counts as higher intensity cardio because my general cardio is zone 2. So zone 2 is well, top heart rate is 124. So ideally between 112 and 124, that's where I aim for zone 2. And you've got to keep it there. So that's not hard, but I would say my max heart rate is 170. But I can't remember hitting 170 in the last few months. But I assume that I'm capable of 170. Obviously this is age related. Yeah. So when you're doing your sort of like 20 rep squats, you're limited by this. Okay, that's harder now. Yeah, not far off 160 there. I mean, you've got to think 160 for me close to my absolute maximum. So if I'm doing those 20 rep squats and I'm hitting 160, I can't keep it up for very long. A couple of minutes. But obviously, you're just working fitness, so you can do more work with the same heart rate. So, well, okay, bring the rate down, rest it up a bit. So this is very easy, so more recovery. I'm not exactly sure if it helps to trim the waist or not. Doubtful. So now we're in the latter half, just about, not far. The slightly more skipping, just to make it a little bit harder in this latter half. Somebody just pulled up in front of my house, maybe a delivery driver. Keep my eye on it. Just in case. Okay, nothing seems to be happening. When I suppose sometimes it's sit in the van and work out the order, but I don't think it's for me. Have a skip. So yeah, tomorrow is deadlift and dips. So I thought, okay, deadlift, obviously you're going to use your legs, but it's not, you don't use as much leg as when you're squatting, so I don't want to be doing this before squats. So before deadlifting maybe, can't skip today. Fatigue sets in. What is wrong? Come on, I must be hitting something at the front, something. Yeah, probably hitting the front, I'm not sure. Keep feeling a little bit of rain. British summertime. Yeah, according to what I read on the internet, our future is a lot of rain, according to climate science. Not to worry too much. It's bad, but worrying won't make any difference. I mean, I've got relatives in Mexico, and they are saying that it's absolutely roasting. Birds falling out of the sky. Wow. I just wish we could have a bit more sun though. Go for the harder one. More skipping, less whining. That's hamstring stretching. Good mornings. Yeah, stretching is something that I completely neglect. Well, not completely, but very much neglected. You know, I don't know anything about the science of stretching. You know, I heard a lot of people saying that it's basically pointless. Some people swear by it. I tend to think that as you get older, it's probably more useful, but who knows? Yeah, and you know, it's dynamic stretching. You know, that's pretty dynamic. I mean, I just hold it for a second or so and back up. That's pretty dynamic. Or do you need to hold it for a long time? I don't know. I tend to do more of the dynamic stuff before I work out. You know, but very, very limited. And maybe some 30-second stretches afterwards. Especially if I'm feeling pretty healthy, then all the sort of like the stretching stuff seems to fade from my mind. If I'm sore and I'm beat up and I've got bad joints or whatever, then I do tend to sort of like stretch a bit in the hope that it helps, but I'm not sure if it does. Go on, skip again, getting harder now. So get deeper in. yeah, if it's not broke, don't mend it. Probably a bad philosophy. I mean, avoiding getting broke in the first place. I think all this sort of thing just helps the elbows and the shoulders. Okay. What was our watch saying? Oh, 140s, good stuff. Yeah, as you get deeper into the cardio, the same effort results in a higher heart rate. Cardio drift, I think they're called. I think it's called. So for example, you could jog 30 minutes at the same speed, and towards the end your heart rate will go up, even though your output is the same. Okay. Do a little bit of a rotator cuff. So, killing two birds with one stone really. You know, getting the heart rate up a bit and getting a bit of mobility in. Oh, it's not ideal mobility, but just doing a bit. Better than nothing. A little bit of stretching, a little bit of moving around the joints. Lip service really. But as I say, if it's not broken, why worry about it? I've got this far, 58. Having done very little mobility work, very little stretching, very little foam rolling, hardly any of that stuff. Just basically the weights, cardio, not much more. I suppose when I did karate seriously, then there was a lot of stretching thinking about it though. So, you know, going back quite a while now. So I did some serious karate. Not quite so serious on the boxing, but yeah, there was quite a bit of warming up and stretching involved, and cool downs. Obviously, doing it in a group setting. Yeah, hitting the front, aren't I? So this contraption is made up out of all my broken bands. So all the bands that snap up, try and put them to use in some way. Okay, a bit more rotator cuff on the other side. Yeah, 120s, it's alright. All contributed to fitness. I would say that, you know, even zone 1 stuff helps. Yeah, I would say that anything over, well, for me, anything over about 100 really is contributing something. But for zone 2, I think specifically is very helpful. I think this will be the last of the skipping. Only got a few more rounds left, so taper it down. Do the skipping. Yeah, I hear it buzzing. That's saying that the heart rate's going below 112, which is the lower end of zone 2. This will bring it back up eventually. Well, fatigue. Okay, that's the end of skipping. Yeah, I'm quite tired now. So, you know, obviously I played it by ear. It's all been improvised. Yeah. 45 seconds on, 45 seconds off. That was improvised. Can't even remember how many sets I've done. Is it 40 sets or 45? 40, I think. Can't remember. 40, I think. Or I will have done when I finish. So the order of training, all of it improvised. Just as so long as I had some sort of idea of the heart rate. So it doesn't really matter how you get the heart rate up, as long as you get the heart rate up. I'm not trying to become a great runner, biker, kettlebeller, skipper. I'm just trying to get a healthy heart. In the face of what's becoming weight gain as I wrestle with this 20 rep squat idea. I think the 20 rep squat idea, it's not for putting, is it? It's for weight gain. But I don't want to be an unhealthy fat lump. So a healthy fat lump, if there is such a thing, or a healthier fat lump, that'll do. For the time being, only temporary, not forever. There will be a deep cut at some point when I'm ready for a bit of misery. But for the time being, short, sharp, high intense weight training, squatting, deadlifting. A little bit of higher intensity cardio like today, so probably twice a week. And then I'm probably going to put in 3 zone 2 cardio efforts, about 30, 40, 50 minutes each, something like that. That's a plan. Okay, let's just fill in. Extremely easy. I'll renege on what I said and put in one more. This is definitely going to be the last skipping. But I think I was feeling a bit too easy. Definitely the last skipping. Yeah, I think it's very possible that there is some synergy between skipping and 20 rep squatting. Very possible. You know, I think you know, obviously for the lightweight people, skipping is not such a difficult thing to do, but when you got a bit of weight on you, you know, when you're carrying a bit of weight, skipping is quite taxing. Very nearly at the end now. Take it easy. Let it cool down. Look at some more of those good morning things. Yeah, I mean, this is not being incredibly difficult. You've got to have a bit of patience to keep going, I suppose. I find this less irritating than, let's say, 30 minutes straight on the rowing machine. Oh, that is boring as fuck. That is time stood still. It's good to you. That's it, finish. That's a lot. Done. Not bad at all. I enjoyed that really. I always feel good about doing conditioning. Well, it's the it's a universe's great balancing out. Everything that you enjoy at that moment in time, like eating ice cream and chocolate, is going to kill you, and everything that is difficult, yeah, everything that in the moment you find hard is going to do you a lot of good. That's the way it goes, isn't it? Yeah. You know, yeah. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Yeah. Okay, possibly not, but a lot of this difficult stuff does improve you. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that today. Bye.